The following program contains themes and scenes not suitable for very young audiences. Parental guidance is advised.
Hey guys, I'm Mark 2 here, and I'm back. Today we'll be doing something different. So I'm not going to do any reviews, but I'm going to show you some easy customs that I made for some of our Fortnite figures. So sit back and stay tuned. So first up is the custom Love Ranger that I made. So we've gotten the Fallen Love Ranger and we even got the Frozen Love Ranger, but Jazzware still hasn't given us any Love Ranger. So I went ahead and made my own. So I made this from the Fallen Love Ranger. As you can see, there is a lot of similarities between the two, but there are a few key exceptions. Okay, so the Fallen Love Ranger has horns, so first thing that I did was trim the horns, and as you can see, there's no trace of the horns anywhere on his head now. And one difference is also, as you can see, his hands. Originally, the Fallen Love Ranger had plain black gloves. So the Love Ranger has cut off gloves that shows his fingers, and that's exactly what we did here, as you can see, for both hands. So I painted this up with Mr. Color gray. I'm not sure, I can't remember what the exact number of that paint is, but I used Mr. Color to paint this. So it's also the paint that I use for Gundam. And what else? So I also made his shin guards into the proper color, because the Fallen Love Ranger had some sort of dirty shin guards. I think that's to simulate his being fallen, but I made the Love Ranger's shin guard clean with a little scuff. So I custom mixed neon pink color to approximate the original colors of the material used by Jazzware. And as you can see, I still left the patterns, and also I painted the top of his boots, as you can see there. So I added a little weathering to show that it's scuffed on his shin guards. And what else did I do here? So I also made some gold highlights on his wrist and his belt buckle. So I made some gold highlights, whereas the Fallen Love Ranger's buttons on his comlink on his wrist is plain black, and his belt buckles are plain silver. I made gold highlights on his comlink and his belt buckle to further differentiate Love Ranger from the Fallen Love Ranger. And the sash came from another Frozen Love Ranger, which I bought from Shopee, and it came from China. Or, yeah, it came from China, and I got the sash, and then Unlike the original, which had a silver metal circlet, I made Love Ranger circlet into gold and painted up the middle with gray just to simulate a hole on the circlet on the sash. So why did I make the Love Ranger? Well, we got back blings for all three: Fallen Love Ranger, the Frozen Love Ranger, and the Love Ranger. But until now, we haven't had any release or any news from Jazzfairs. If ever they will release the the original Love Ranger. And besides, we also got this guy. So if you ask me, this is the proper color for the Fallen Love Ranger. So even the wings for the Fallen Love Ranger is in a dark gray, much like the color of this one. And we have also wings for the Frozen Love Ranger, and the gray wings for Love Ranger, I think, which came with the Shadow Henchman treasure chest. And so that's it. So I made the Love Ranger in anticipation of my incoming Love Wings for him, so that the back bling will not go to waste. So that's it for the Love Ranger. So the next custom I want to show you is pretty simple. It's not about jewels. Actually, I just used jewels, but if you notice on the back, she has the crash pad on her back. So problem with this crash pad, actually this came with the upgrade sharks. As you can see, if you want the figure to hold the crash pad, it will deform the fingers of the figure just to hold the crash pad. So you're left with nothing to do but leave it on the ground as a background piece. But instead of doing that, I simply drilled a hole at the back of the crash pad and I stuck a peg right there. Actually, it's not glued in. It's still removable, so I can still use the crash pad as a diorama piece, but I think it looks much better if used as a back bling for any figure. Actually, I just used Jules because I got her recently, and it kind of looks good on her. While I'm still waiting for the Ohm's Perch from the Shadow Henchman. You can also use this with the oops. I used the Suspected Henchman back bling there, and you can use this for Dark Voyager too. It fits his orange theme. So there. So I think I like it much better now that it's a back bling. So that's it for the crash pad custom back bling that I made. And finally, we have Fable here with her Fabled Cape. As you can see, it's not aligned properly. I think it sits too high on her shoulders. And I checked the in-game images of Fable, and it should be sitting much lower, flush to the end of her hood, like this. So what I'm going to do now is to rearrange the peg. Actually, you can see that I've already prepared a hole. I drilled a little indentation there to mark where I should stick the peg, and I'll be cutting this peg and relocating it on a higher position so that the Fabled Cape will sit much lower on Fabled shoulders, and then it will look better, and it will look as it is in the as it should be in the game. So what we'll do is cut this peg and then transplant it here. So I'll be doing that off camera, and I'll be right back with the finished product.
2,000 years later.
So there, we already relocated the peg of Fabled's cape. As you can see, this was the original position, and now it sits much higher on the cape. So I drilled a shallow hole to keep the peg in place, and then I used some super glue to hold it in place. And now let's try it on Fable. There, as you can see, it looks a lot better, and it looks much properly positioned right now, as the edge of the fur sits right at the edge of her hood right now. Doesn't it look much better with her cape in the proper position? So that's all for the Cape of Fable. So that's it for my video today, and I hope that I helped or inspired you to use some of your leftover accessories and use them for customs, and or fix your Fortnite figures. I'm a little OC, so I had an itch and then went ahead and modified some of my figures. I hope you found this video informative, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification button so that you'll be informed whenever I upload a new video. So I'll try to make more diverse videos and not just focus on reviews, but also focus on tutorials and customizations and even toy repair, so that I'll keep the channel more interesting for you. And please share the channel, and as this will help my channel grow. So my next target is 1,000 subscribers. My channel has been almost 3 years, but it's been dormant because of my busy schedule. But I'll try to upload at least one video from today, so to keep my channel going. And I need your help to share this channel so that we can reach the 1,000 subscriber target that we have set. And probably I'll make I'll make a giveaway when we reach the 1,000 mark for this channel. So that's all for today, and thank you, and see you on the next video.